Hey everybody, my name is Darren Jenkins, and I am the Angry Adjunct. This video that I created is a combination of Documockutary. I hope you can find the video, the movie that I created for this. It's what happened in November of 2014. There was a faculty senate meeting, and I put my name, information on there, what I wanted to talk about. And long story short, Susan Priest and Jim Strange knocked me down. And the whole point of what I was talking about was money. Adjuncts needed more money. Like for that, I needed a new computer at that point in time. That was $1,000 right there. Okay? So when we find out that people treat people horribly because they have power. And for Susan Priest, I talked to her afterwards. She says, I have political connections. Not supposed to worry people, of people to be afraid. So because I was doing that in front of Kevin Burns, who didn't even have a master's degree, but from Reno Gazette Journal is written about how he's a professor there. Well, there's actually some other information. What has been going on? And I'll talk about that stuff later. But from Western Nevada College here in Carson City, Nevada, dude, by spring 2015, I had my last class, and that was basically it. And I'll talk later about a conversation with Scott Morrison, who at that time was the liberal arts person. And he went into VP for All About Money, and then comes back around again for liberal arts. Yeah, this is how people treat people, and it's actually very, very horrible. For me, if I was still teaching today, which I think I should be, I would have been loving life, because everything for me is about teaching. It was wonderful. I had a lot of wonderful times. So I'd like you all to enjoy this video that I created and see if you can figure out what film I'm using. Have a good day, everybody.
Please, sir, might I have more?
Dominate.
So you want me, Don Vito Pristo, to allow you to speak on the Senate floor? That I cannot do. We've known each other in passing over the years, but this is the first time that you come to the Senate seeking a solution to a problem that affects everyone. But I can't remember the last time we sat down and shared a bottle of wine and been actual human beings to one another. But let's be frank here. I never wanted your friendship. And, we were all just scared shitless for losing our jobs. You understand. You wanted to teach. You wanted to make a decent living. You wanted students to be considered students and not customers. But you didn't have to kiss corporate ass to keep your job. We did. But now you come to me and say, Don Pristo, give us equity. But you don't ask with respect. You don't even think to call me Princess Faculty Senate General. Instead, you come here fighting for privacy rights and fair pay. I had to dismiss 2 of my lieutenants, Burns and Finn, so they didn't rough you up. As you've already witnessed, my go-to henchman, Jim Muscles Strange, shut you down by backing me up, despite the parliamentary illegality of it all. Well, I'm in charge here. I'm the Princess Faculty Senate General. I'm the alpha male. What the fuck? Is anybody else watching this right now?
Lo and behold, Jim Strange Mathematics had been watching. And I thought at that moment, could this be the fellow colleague who would uphold the rules of parliamentary procedure and admonish Susan Priest for the gross negligence of her position and outright dismissal of civil conduct? Nop indeed. Jim Strange hadst turned his gaze unto me from the front of the classroom, and with all of the fire and brimstone and sheer unearned audacity of a true believer of Christ burning forth from his eyes, hissed, "Shows that right there, you."
Darren, what have we ever done for you to treat us so disrespectfully? I'll have you know, I have political connections. And my connections can easily be considered your enemies. Capiche? That's when you fear us.
Sure thing, Don Presto. I'll do whatever you and your political connections want.
Good. Even though I'm Princess Faculty Senate General, I still have higher-ups to answer to. I'll let them know what transpired here today. Because someday, and that day will come, you'll want to keep teaching, but you'll find yourself jobless and ostracized. Consider this the small-town version of Hollywood, where the offline gossip will work its magic. You think Harvey Weinstein is the only person, the only gender, who can stop people from working because you don't want to play ball? You don't want to show your titties up on the silver screen because you have dignity? You don't want to kiss our lily white asses? Guess again. But until that day comes, accept this mockery of democracy performed here today as testament to our blatant unwillingness to give two shits about what our professionally trained teachers have to say.